What's happening, campers? Campfacer here. Today we're going to be talking about some horror movies. I'm going to be talking about my book. Hey, look, man. Nobody wants to hear about your fucking stupid ass fucking horror movies. We're going to be talking about the Boogey Man movie.
Dude, no one cares.
Yes, they
horror
do.
Movies suck, man.
Dude,
Whatever.
Just get the fuck out of here.
Peace out, guys.
Campfacer.
What's happening, guys? Campfacer here. We're going to get into it with another Blu-ray horror movie review. Before I get into it, I'm going to try to tell you guys, I'm going to keep my live streams on my YouTube channel separate from my content. So if you want to see me live stream, you have to be right there and then. Otherwise, I make it go unlisted. You can check out some old ones down below on my channel. But from here on out in 2020, I'm going to do more content on horror movie related stuff, collectibles, or even vlogging. I'm going to keep those strictly to my channel. So keep an eye out for that. And here's one to start. Let me tell you guys this. When I grew up as a kid, I was about 9 years old. I remember seeing this movie. It was called The Boogey Man from the 1980s. And it stuck with me because it was kind of like the movie Halloween, but I think I saw this before Halloween came out. And I just remember something to do with like a broken mirror and glass. And there was some scenes that kind of really, some killing scenes that really stuck in my head, and I had nightmares about it, and I over the years I forgot about it, and up to about this past year I was like, oh yeah, that movie The Boogey Man. And I found a copy. Here it is, The Boogey Man, you guys. Okay, now let me tell you how fucking hard it was to find this. I looked everywhere, online, in stores. Of course, it's not going to be in stores. I'm going to find it online first. But let me tell you this. I looked everywhere online. I still couldn't find it. I started freaking out. I'm like, where is this movie? How come I can't find it? I looked on Amazon. I looked on eBay. I looked everywhere. So I started going to online resources. I went to message boards, horror movie related groups. And somebody recommended different film companies that might carry old vintage horror that you can't find anywhere anymore. And I came across this company called 88 Films. I don't know if you can see it in the bottom left-hand corner there. Right down here. 88 Films. And they're from the UK. And I went to their website. I found even finding their website was a task. Went to their website, browsed through, and what do you know? This movie popped up, but it wasn't called The Boogey Man. It was called The Boogey Man. The original cover, it's a flip. This is a collector edition, and the original cover it came with was the cover I think that they released in the UK when this movie first came out. And the story behind this movie, here's the cover, The Boogey Man. I think that's how you pronounce the 1-0, bogey. It's not boogie. I guess that's how you pronounce it. The story behind this is, what I believe is, it came out a little after the movie Halloween, John Carpenter's Halloween, and a lot of ideas from this movie were taken from Halloween, ripped off. I don't know the whole story, but from watching this and watching the movie Halloween, the original film, a lot of it is kind of like in the same footsteps as that movie, has the same vibe, but it holds its own. It definitely holds its own. I enjoyed it. I'm going to try not to spoil it too much. So if you guys want to watch this movie without any spoilers, I highly recommend stopping the video right now and go pick up a copy, or if you could find it somewhere, I recommend this cover. This is the one I grew up on. I think when they released it in the US, they went with The Boogey Man because I guess The Boogey Man didn't make sense, and they kind of wanted to go with the Halloween. They wanted to cash grab the Halloween vibe. And there's an actress in this film. I think it's from Friday the 13th. I think she's from, I'm not sure which one it was because I watched it a few months ago after I bought it. And the print is too fine to read right now. I need glasses, I guess. And I'll tell you what, right now, this movie has that old vintage vibe. The photography is friggin' great. The score, you guys, the score to this film is the best, okay? It has that total 80s score to it the entire time. It brings you for a ride. There's a lot going on, and very creative kills. It's got like a haunting slasher, again, Halloween movie vibe to it. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the story to it. Basically, it's a guy who's abusing the family. He's kind of sick in the head. He ends up dying, getting killed, and there's this mirror that's involved with it. I'm not going to tell you too much. And something to do with the mirror throughout the movie. It's like a haunting, and he comes through. You're gonna have to see it for yourself. I'm trying not to ruin the fucking movie for you guys, but I'd like to talk about it more. I highly recommend picking it up, and if you don't, you're missing out, okay? So I always enjoyed the red collector edition reversible cover to these Blu-rays, and I'm glad to have it back in my collection. Well, not back in, but in my collection of horror movies. So yeah, check it out. That's gonna be it for this video. I appreciate you guys watching. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. Give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you have not already. I could always use more subs, and I also have a members button up below my header. I also have a members button up below the... I also have a members button below my header at the top of my channel. Please go check it out. Become a member. There's some cool perks over there. I could use the support. I appreciate it. And that's it. I will see you guys in the next video. And always remember, campers,
stay out of the woods.